at the forefront in the fight against sextortion, a mother who lost her son to the horrible crime. Tamia Woods has turned her pain into purpose, educating others. Well, tonight, how she is being recognized for her tireless work. As the years and the months go by, does the pain of losing your son get any easier?
No. Actually, it gets harder because you wake up every single day and you have the realization that your child is not here, and I'll never be able to make another memory with my son again.
Come on, James! Come on, James! Come on, baby!
I first sat down with Tamia Woods in her Streetsboro home more than 2 years ago. It was just weeks after her son James took his life. The 17-year-old, a victim of sextortion. The emotions incredibly raw, a roller coaster of grief for Tamia and her husband Tim.
I miss my baby. I miss his touch. I miss his smile.
Tamia says the predators were relentless, texting, calling James, telling him they were going to ruin his life by sending out compromising pictures of the teen. James thought he was exchanging photos with a 19-year-old girl who reached out to him on Instagram. Sextortionists tried to blackmail him for thousands of dollars.
We poured love into our son for 17 and a half years, and 200 messages in under 24 hours, they took his life.
The couple's unimaginable pain turned into purpose. They set up the Do It For James Foundation in honor of their only child. To date, they've reached tens of thousands of people and saved hundreds of lives.
We're initiating tough conversations that kids are going back home and having with their parents. Even they were actually sextortion victims, and we've guided them on how to properly report, what to do next, how to feel, what the parents should do.
Tamia and Tim have talked with lawmakers, spoken at schools, libraries, anywhere anyone will listen to their son's story, all in an effort to bring awareness about the dangers of sextortion.
But it's people like you, Tiffany, that helps raise awareness and refuses to stop, to make sure that people hear us over and over again. We've had influence on capturing 3 pedophiles.
Tamia and Tim have been recognized by the FBI for their community leadership, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and numerous other organizations. And now yet another honor. Tamia just named USA Today's Women of the Year for Ohio, acknowledging inspirational women who make a difference in their community and the world.
To be acknowledged on such a high level on the work that I'm doing in such a short period of time, it's amazing to be amongst a group of multiple women across the United States. James is looking down and he's smiling and he's saying, "That's pretty cool, Mom."
Tamia says it's bittersweet knowing that the recognition comes as a result of the work she's done to help others and keep her beloved son's memory alive, and to keep yet another teen, another family from ever going through the unspeakable loss she and her husband will never get over. Because everything they've done and continue to do is still for James. Well, Tim and Tamia will be getting certified for suicide prevention training. They're also teaming up with an organization focusing on human trafficking awareness. There have been no arrests in James' case. Braden's Law, named after another Ohio teen who took his life after being sextorted, passed into law earlier this year, making sextortion a felony.